Public programs are great, and let's be honest, they've got a time and a place. But for us, this was specific leadership challenges that Duncan Solutions was incurring. I'm not saying that they were dissimilar from other organisations, but we were very clear and very articulate that these were the things that we wanted to target. And we talked to public program providers when we were out trying to find a partner. The problem with that is it's quite sheep dip, and they don't tailor for people who maybe have English as a second language, or alternatively may take a different adult learning style.
One of the things that we worked on so hard is, putting the science behind how to implement the most effective learning. And it's not just learning from a theory point of view, it's learning from actually applying the models in the workshops and figuring out how does that actually apply in my day-to-day kind of operations, and then actually having time to be able to test that, to trial it, to build trust around it, and then also have support from coaching as they're going through that when challenges do arise. And that's our natural human behavior, is that, we shy away from those challenging things and we want to revert back to it kind of being comfortable. And I think that's, why we get such great results around, putting together a 12-month program and a learning journey, in a sense that we really see that elevation around results rather than just a short hit of information, the value that translates long term, which sometimes can be hard to digest for organizations that are looking at. But anyone that wants long-term sustainable results, that's how we're actually able to do it. And we've spent countless hours looking at the science behind it as well. But not only that, we're actually applying it and consistently changing it to make it better as we go through.
Looking backwards and looking what the outcome has been one year later, it's well above my expectation. Because again, what's happening is right now that people are using the tools that they have learned through the development sessions. The level of improvement that I have seen previously, and particularly now in the last 12 months, it's impressive.
I didn't want to just outsource it. I wanted to partner with somebody. I wanted to own the process. I didn't want it to be Duncan and Red Wolf. It was really important that we were entwined and we were aligned, and that it really was bespoke, which sounds a bit crazy because most people would say, why don't you just want to do a Certificate 3 or a diploma? But what we wanted to do was really take these three quite unique and disparate groups and give them quite a unique skill set that wasn't the same. But it had to be tangible and they had to be able to apply it. And it couldn't be airy-fairy. It had to have some substance behind it. And it needed to be led by an organisation and trainers and leadership facilitators that were reputable, which is why we outsourced it. Because ultimately what they want to do is deliver the program that you need as a customer. And that to me said, we have a partnership. But when you show that investment to the team and say, we're partnering with these people, they're using well-known models. There weren't these fancy new models. They were really good, robust leadership models. Supplement that with PI, predictive index, and you've got this really powerful combination.
From a CFO point of view, it's simple. It's really investing in people. And so I find that there's never had a real issue spending money in that area if it's going to enhance the ability for our business and our people to develop and grow them. And that's driven by both also developing the staff so that they stay with us, because obviously a problem is they can leave. So you want to give them the opportunity to develop, and that's good money to invest in at that point. But really it's all about, obviously, better people will lead to better performance, which will lead to better business and better profitability.
One of the really good things about this course is that it's multiple sessions, well distributed, with one-on-ones in between. And that gives the opportunity of not just being crammed with information, but also gives you the opportunity to go and practice and then go over it with Sam.
Everyone's on the same journey. So all the managerial staff, we're all engaged. So we're on the same path. We understand why you may be getting asked questions. Why am I invited to this meeting? And those sort of maybe difficult conversations that you have to have with people now. And again, bring it back to time management, everyone will now start to understand why you're sort of questioning. So you're on the same journey as the others.
What I loved about the program is it gave me the opportunity to rediscover good skills that I forgot about, to why I have reached to that position, why I am the one who was chosen to be in that program because definitely my management saw that there is a room for improvement. But as I said, most outstanding moments was like, okay, I need to work on myself because this is definitely not personal against me. This is to make me better at my position.
And the sessions were fantastic. Like clearly the amount of time and effort that goes into everything that you guys do, you can really tell because they're really good. What I've taken out of it and then implemented within the team and the Melbourne business is when I started, I felt like I had to do everything on my own. And through the coaching and training with Sam as well, he sort of, made me see that I don't have to do it all on my own and I can actually pass something over to someone else and coach them at the same time, help them grow. And then at the same time, it gives me the sort of flexibility to move on to something else, whether it come from John or be a new task from somewhere else. That was the biggest impact on my team. The engagement from them has really increased, which is obviously something that we really, really want as a business.